Welcome back to Rate Watch, where we keep you updated on everything related to mortgages, rates, and any real estate trends. So, a couple of important updates for you. The Federal Reserve announced that there was an uptick in inflation in the US. Now, the Bank of Canada is watching that very carefully. And as a result, and we sort of predicted this, not just me, but some of the other economists, interest rate decreases are going to probably happen in Canada later than what we expected. So, Bank of Canada is going to make a rate announcement in April, probably stays the same, but we may see some decreases in interest rates later in 2024. So, however, that's not all doom and gloom for the real estate and mortgage market. If you are buying your first house, now is an excellent time to look at that. Just because when interest rates are higher, like they are right now, real estate values are softer. And we have had many first time home buyers who've been pre approved in the last couple of years, who've been sitting on the sidelines, purchase properties, and interest rates are still very good. Remember, the long term forecast on interest rates is high fours, low fives, and we are approaching that right now. So, if you are a first time home buyer or have a friend who's looking at buying a house this year, please be sure to contact us so we can get them pre approved and they can purchase a house. And I think they will have a long term benefit for that, because when interest rates come down later this year, values on real estate will go up because of the issue around supply in Canada. Very few supply, very few homes for sale, and a lot of demand because of the millennial generation, and you might be a part of that. So that's an interesting silver lining in all of this. Now, let's also dive into some recommendations if your mortgage is coming up for renewal in the next 6 months. There are, and especially if your property is worth under $1 million, be sure not to sign on the dotted line with the renewal offer that your bank has given you. We are happy to negotiate the rate on your behalf. Please check in with us. We always recommend that. And the reason why I'm very particular about the value of your house is because monoline lenders, those that work through mortgage brokers, they have a special insurable product that guarantees you a little bit of a lower rate than actually what your renewal offer will be with one of the big five banks. Also, if you have a mortgage that has a mortgage and a secured line of credit and you're having a tricky time paying that secured line of credit off because that interest rate is close to 8%, now is also a good time to look at refinancing that into your mortgage. Again, especially if your home is worth under $1 million, we can pull that mortgage and secured line of credit into one loan and save you some money on interest. The other thing I wanted to mention to you, I've had a lot of questions about people wanting to do short-term rates. So short-term in Canada means 3 or 4 year terms versus a 5-year term. So shorter terms right now are at higher rates versus a 5-year fix. So does it make sense to pay a little bit of extra money on interest with the idea that interest rates are going to be significantly lower in the future? I am not convinced of that. And the reason for that is, again, what economists are saying in Canada is that long rates will be consistent in Canada, high fours, low fives, and we are approaching that right now. So do you pay a little bit more in interest for the next 3 to 4 years, thinking that the interest rates are going to be at 3% again? Not likely going to happen. We will not see those low interest rates like we have in the past couple of years, probably for another generation. So we love helping people. If you are one of our clients, you know how to contact us. If you are not, we are happy to connect with you. I do have a little sidebar at the end of this video, and if you just click on the below link, it brings you to some of the trends that we're seeing in mortgage financing for 2024. Thank you for joining us. Have a great day.